What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. Mortal Kombat! We got our first look at the remake of Mortal Kombat, a film I am still very skeptical about. Very skeptical about. You know, video game movies don't tend to be good. These stills, I'm intrigued by them. I'll admit, I'm intrigued. But I'm not like overly hyped, like, oh, she said, yeah, no nipples. Like, I'm not like overly hyped like that. I'm not. But I'm intrigued by the idea. Like, just going over them, man. I mean, look, from what I've seen in these stills, I don't think they're necessarily going off of the early stages of the games, which is a bummer for me because I grew up with the early, the early movies, the first movie, the second film, is it Abomination? Mortal Kombat Abomination? No, Mortal Kombat, Annihilation? Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat Annihilation. And obviously the first, 3 or 4 video games, I remember playing some of the most hardest games you'll ever play. I don't think I ever got to Shao Kahn because I always get my ass whipped by like Shiva and whoever else, Cyrax. I remember Cyrax just whipping the shit out of me every single time. He'd do that chest thing, you know what I'm saying? That shit would open up and like catch me. I'm like, oh, like I always get whipped, always get whipped. But then, over the years, obviously the game has progressed. It's gotten so much different, more of, it's more modernized, apparently, because, you're moving along with the times. So I think they're going more so of the later games route for this film. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I am just in new territory. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I look at the stills, I see Kano, I'm like, why this fool got hair? Okay, his eyes red, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking of the first film in the OG game, you know what I'm saying? Then I see Sub-Zero making his little ice blade. I'm like, okay, cool, that's dope. And you partially see his costume in the background with his helmet. I'm like, okay, that's dope. That's not bad. Then I think that's Liu Kang and his cousin. I don't know if Kung Lao is his cousin or some shit like that. I totally forgot. And you see Jax. I'm like, okay, Jax is looking dope. Little, Winter Soldier-ish with the arms. A lot of people saying brother look like Steve Harvey. I'm like, I can't unsee that now. Steve Harvey is Jax. It's Mortal Kombat. It's just funny. And you have Sonya Blade. Looks like she's fighting Kano because, her and Kano have some kind of history. He technically killed her partner. But all in all, this film's going to be gritty. This film's going to be hella R-rated. Fatalities are going to be bloody, nasty, and gruesome. Can't wait to see that. But like I said, I'm still skeptical. I can't really say much. We haven't seen a full-length trailer. Hopefully we'll get a full-length trailer soon. I mean, I don't see why not. This is going straight to HBO Max this year. So once we get a full-length trailer, I'll really get a grasp of the film. You know what I mean? I'll be like, okay, well, I'm with this. You know what I mean? I just hope it's, has a whole bunch of action. You know what I mean? And I hope I love the costumes because I'm all about the OG costumes. I love the OG costumes. You know what I mean? It's just so it's a nostalgic thing for me. It is. Because like I said, I grew up, playing the OG video games. I grew up watching the OG movies. And those things were like the best shit to me back in the day. So I'm going in with a grain of salt. But I'm definitely giving this a shot. I'm not going to be one of those people like, no, cannot do this movie. Absolutely not. This looks disgusting. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be that dude. You know what I mean? I'm going to go there with an open mind. I'm going to go there with an open heart. Because I might like this movie. You know what I mean? It's Sub-Zero and, Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Are they going to be going at it this entire movie? And I saw a glimpse of that animated film of Scorpion. That shit was pretty good. I'll admit, I saw that. I was like, yo, that was pretty awesome. You know what I mean? I really love that show, that movie that they did. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the first look from these stills from Mortal Kombat. Please, I'm curious to know what you guys think. If you guys know any kind of storyline base of where this is going to be based off of, put that in the comments. Let me know. I'm curious to know, you guys. I'm a rookie to this game of this potentially being, of the later stuff. A lot of things I don't know. So please, post your comments down below. Thank you for taking time in your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.
We out.